Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's Balancing. Had some very interesting things come up for the focus, and so hopefully this resonates with many of you. So, what we're going to be focusing on this session is we're going to be focusing on making new connections. This could be friendships for some of us, colleagues for some of us, romance for others. There's also a focus on self-acceptance and awakening the heart. There is also a little piece in here that came up about self-care and being more present. So that is what we're going to focus on today. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank yourself for being here and taking the time to do a little self-care. A little self-care goes a long ways, and that's actually part of the focus here today. Also, what came up in the balancing is it wasn't just general new connections with friends and romance or whatever. This new connections has to do with us. This is what came through. I don't normally go here during balancings, but what came through was a need for us as U.S. citizens to connect to each other and come together, regardless of what aisle you sit on or what color your skin is or what color your eyes are. The big message that came through here was really creating unity for us as U.S. citizens. So very interesting how that came through. But anyway, we're going to dive in here in just a moment. So if you could just start to relax and connect to your breath, maybe find a comfortable place to sit or to lie down. And as you connect to your breath, just start to notice any sensations that may be arising in your body. And this balancing is all about connecting to each other with open hearts, with open minds, connecting to our neighbors, connecting to strangers, maybe even connecting to old people who we haven't spoke to in a while for various reasons. So just have that in the back of your mind as your focus. And while you stay connected to your breath, I'm just going to go right into the balancing. So the first thing that came up is we're going to be balancing a craniosacral pair. What came up was the cervical thoracic, which is right. This keeps coming up, but the cervical thoracic, which is here. And the words that are coming up are being present. And I'm sure we could all use a little more of that, right? And then we're going to be also releasing sadness and grief. And this is all related to our connections. So if there's any sadness or grief around the people you're connected to or used to be connected to, we're just going to release some sadness and some grief there. We're going to bring in joy. And then as we do this, we're also going to balance all the fluids of the body. So again, just touch the back of your neck, and right where your neck meets your shoulders, and that's your cervical thoracic. And then just put both hands on the sides of your head. This helps to balance the fluids in the body. Sometimes that's where, grief and sadness can get stored, is in the fluids. They actually get excreted out in urine often. So we're just going to release these emotions, balance these fluids, and I'm just going to tap over your head and your heart. And you can tap over your head and your heart as well. I was definitely ready to shift. Anytime I yawn, that's the energy shifting, and it's also your energy shifting, not just mine. So okay. So there we are. Balancing that cervical thoracic and being present so that you have easier access into presence. Because there is no past, as it has already passed, and the present is not quite here yet. So this is really what we have right here, right now. Okay, so the second thing that came up is we are now going to be balancing the belief, I can't make good decisions. And part of what our focus is during this session is self-acceptance. So we're going to release any type of beliefs that are holding us back around feeling like you can't make good decisions. You can forgive yourself, forgive others. You can accept yourself. And then we're also going to be balancing what's coming up within that is the planet Neptune. Neptune just moved into Aries, which is a very, very big deal. And so I'm not surprised that this is coming up. And what's coming up with Neptune is balancing our connection to universal consciousness, which is very, very Neptunian. Also cultivating some divine inspiration, compassion. Neptune also aids in the dissolution of masks. So our ability to show ourselves more authentically, be who we really are, and allow others to show who they really are and be who they really are. And then lastly, we're going to be updating the genetic code as well. So I'm just going to touch right at the bridge of your nose and right below your navel. And if you want to touch these places on yourself to focus the energy, please do. And we're just going to update the genetic code by tapping on the head and the heart. This belief, I can't make good decisions, is not you. You can let it go. This belief, I can't make good decisions, is not you. You can let it go. And you can forgive yourself. And you can fully accept yourself right here as you are right now. Okay, that shifted. Okay. So the last pattern that came up is we are going to be balancing a memory. And this memory is related. These memories are ours, all of ours as a collective, as United States citizens. We're going to be releasing any memories that are traumatic, harmful. There's a lot going on with our country right now. And I think this balancing is saying it is in our best interest to lay down the walls and come together in unity and in oneness, because that's what came up. Releasing a memory related to being a United States citizen and accepting all people around us and moving more into oneness. Okay, so I'm just going to put my hand over my heart for a second. I feel just a little teary over that because it's been kind of a long time. A lot our country is going through right now. So, okay, now I'm just going to tap over your head and your heart, and we're going to release these memories, any negative memories related to how our country is right now and how it's been, and balancing us all to oneness. These memories are not you. You can let them go. These memories that maybe you saw in the news or you experienced in your personal life around how divided we are, these memories are not you. You can let them go. And you can move into oneness and accept others and yourself fully. And welcome in new connections into your life for this brand new beginning that is starting now. Okay, keep tapping over the head and the heart there. Feels like we're releasing a lot of collective memory. A lot of collective memory. And the colors I used when I was marking up the health map are red, white, and blue. And black. Okay. Little coincidences. Okay. Okay, I'm getting that released. Is there anything else? No. Okay, so I'm getting that is the session. Thank you all for being here. If you want, you are welcome to come back to any of these sessions at any point in time. There are no real dates connected to them, so anytime you want to watch any, or anytime you feel drawn to any of these different balancings, I think if that's resonating with you, then it's for you then. So you don't have to go to the latest one. Just go to what resonates here in the community. So thank you so much for being a part of this beautiful community. We're so elated that you're here. It's just going to keep getting better, and it's just going to keep growing, and it's going to be absolutely beautiful. So let us know if there's any way that we can support you on your journey. We've got our practitioner page, which is just full of all of our different practitioners at the center. And if you need any extra support, please reach out and get in contact with them so that you can get the help you need. And again, thank you for being here, for showing up for yourself. Namaste. Take care. We'll see you next week.